Hello and welcome to a Warhammer unboxing. I'll be unboxing Horus Heresy Betrayal at Calth. If I can just give you one tip at the start of the video, that is never ever pre-order anything at Games Workshop. There's just no point. I pre-ordered this in 10 AM or nearabouts then, a week ago Saturday, on the 7th of November with express delivery, so £6.50. What happens is if you pre-order something, and even if you pre-order something with express delivery, you won't get it until the Monday after the weekend of release, which is pointless, absolutely pointless. The only reason you would ever pre-order anything is just to guarantee that set. Take it from me, if you're going to get one thing out of this video, that is during the week or when it's up for pre-order, give your local GW a call, get them to set aside a box for you. Then you don't have to worry about ordering it online, getting it shipped to your store. You just get them to set it to one side, and then you can just pop into the store on release day and get it. There's no point pre-ordering unless you think it's going to absolutely sell out and you just want to guarantee that model or box set. I had this delivered today. I checked on UPS and it's been sat in Norwich since 7 AM on Saturday morning. So that really grinds my gears in that I paid £6.50 delivery, express delivery, and it was in Norwich anyway. If you can get anything out of this video, at least go away with that. I made a bit of a mistake. Obviously it's been a year or so since I bought anything, pre-ordered anything from GW. I fell into this mistake myself this time, so just bear that in mind. Enough of my ranting, we'll get on to the unboxing. I'm going to be using Paramilitary 2. Bit of difficulty in opening this, so let's have a little look, shall we? It comes nicely. You've got a sheet of bubble wrap, and then you've got this, which looks pretty cool. Miniatures and books from Horus Heresy. You've got all the Horus Heresy books, more or less. The Push in the Eye books and the downloadable books. That looks pretty nice. If it wasn't about 40 odd pounds, I think it is, or 38 pounds. It's quite expensive for just two books. And then they really push all the Forge World stuff at you. There's no GW stuff as such. I mean, obviously GW own all of what's in this, but you see what I mean. It's Forge World and it's Black Library really. But there you go. So that's just a bit of an advert for it. Right. This box, I must say already, well, it only weighs 2 kilograms. That's what they say. But there you go. Give you a bit of a close up and things of it. Really nice looking box. You got the two commanders there, a bit on the side, and this is the rear. Hope you can see that with the lighting and things. There's Condemptor. I wish they had a more dynamic pose or the legs were separate, but you have to fit it onto the sprue somehow. But I do like all of the other models. I think they're really nice. And I think they've got the Mark IV Maximus power armour. I would have preferred Mark III. I really do like Mark III. I think this Mark IV looks too similar, really. Apart from the Terminators, the Cataphracti Terminators, I think that this Mark IV power armour just looks too similar, especially the backpacks. Looks too similar to the current Mark 7 and 8 power armour. So it's a very sturdy box, really, and this is all of your goodness. So have a huge breathe in at that. Let's have a little look. So you get all your bases. Try not to wobble them about too much, but they do come on the larger bases. They look like the normal GW ones. I kind of thought they'd come on different bases because it's a board game. You got these dice here, and then you got these cards. Just have a little opening of them if I can. I mean, let's face it, guys, the only reason you bought this box set were the models. Am I right? I would say it's 90-something% of the people that bought this box set was because of the models. Because you buy all this separate off Forge World, it's going to cost you hundreds and hundreds of pounds. We're talking £300, £400, something like that. At least this way, you get all the models that you can, you know, use in 30k. I mean, credit to them that they built a system around it as well. And it's difficult for them to obviously just create a load of you know, a box set without a game and just chuck all of the 30k stuff in it. But if they did that at say £70 or 65, they'd sell a heck of a lot more than you having to pay for the cards, the dice, and you know, this sturdy, you know, board that's in there. But it is what it is. Let's continue. So these are the Space Marines themselves. They look, hopefully you can see all of that. I'll zoom in from here, probably better. Got ample lighting down there. And I'll try and move this out of the way. I'll go through a couple of the sprues. So here you've got some legs. They look very similar to your normal Space Marine legs. The arms look the same, if anything, but the weapons are slightly different, and the bolt guns do look slightly different. The arms do look very similar, but there's more of a kind of overlap on the wrist joint. But plenty of items there. We'll go for one of these sprues, all the helmets, or heads. They look very similar, but there are subtle differences in each one. The power packs, I did have a good look at the power packs. The only kind of difference I can see is in the middle, instead of the hole, they've got this kind of, you know, turning valve thing. So subtle differences there, differences to the chest plates. They've all got these kind of like straps to the middle. You've got that cool thing there. Yeah, so it's pretty decent. You've got another one that's exactly the same. Legs. I think we've already had a sprue of legs. But here's some more legs, but with a missile launcher and a heavy bolter, a power sword, looks like a plasma gun, and a chain sword. And you've got some lightning claws there that I think you can just put on the power fist. You've got a flamer, old school flamer. So there you go. That's that sprue. And then it's kind of repeat of sprues here with the heavy bolt and the missile launcher. That's a repeat. Let's have a look at the Contemptor. So this is the Contemptor Dreadnought. Very static pose. I don't really like it at all. You know, it is a Contemptor after all. I think it's got a multi-melter. I think it's got a Carey's assault cannon. So it looks to me like it's just got the multi-melter and the Carey's assault cannon. Can't see a las cannon anywhere. So it's the assault cannon or the multi-melter. It's up to you, but that's just one sprue. That is a Contemptor. That's crazy that it's just that. This is your kind of command sprue. It's got both the commanders on there. You've got the one in the Terminator armour, and you've got the one just in the power armour. They look push to fit. That would be quite easy for them to package that in a small box and just sell that for £30. Probably giving them ideas here, but there you go. That's that. They're the commanders, and then these are the Terminators. If you can see these. So I do like these Terminators though. They're pretty nice. And you've got these heads that are quite small that just rest on kind of inside the armour. I do like the lightning claws though. The kind of like, yeah, articulated shape that they're gone for. Very nice lightning claws. It looks like you can give them all lightning claws maybe. Or all chain fists as well. So I do like the Terminators. Very nice models. A box of 5 Terminators. These are probably going to cost 30, 35. So you know, you're paying an extra 60 quid here for a Contemptor, which is probably about £50, 30 Marines, and the kind of command sprue, the HQ sprue. And then finally, what you get is this, the board itself. Bit strange, looks like it's corrugated cardboard. You get this. I don't think that's actually part of anything at all. You get a baggie, you get a transfer sheet. I think that's quite decent. I like the armour markings, I think that's pretty damn good. Those armour markings, they would look very good on like a Titan. Or something like that, on a Titan piece of armour. So I'm going to hold on to that very, very carefully. Then you get the rulebook and the assembly guide. So we'll just have a quick look at them. So assembly guide, Stellok, Aethon, Kurtha, Sed, Tactical Legionary, Legion Terminators, and Saw Garax. So they're all the guys, all the construction. It's typical GW instruction guide nowadays. Really excellent, well made, does everything that you need it to. And you've got Ultramarines or Word Bearers. The good thing about this set, though, obviously, as everybody's cottoned on, is you don't have to have them as all Ultramarines or Word Bearers. You can have them as any blooming chapter you want, because they don't have specific markings for either of them. Forge World really do advise you to buy their kind of upgrade packs, and I'm really chuffed that GW decided to do that, because it means that everybody will be buying this set purely because you can just have them as any chapter, and it gives you like a starting, you know, smallish army to start 30k with. All you need now is a couple of tanks maybe, and you know, maybe a couple more squads and a Primarch, and you're good to go, aren't you? So buying 2 of these box sets would give you a semi-decent sized army, and you can always sell the 2 commanders you know, separately from the box if you really wanted. Anyway, so this is the kind of rule book, rule guide. Looks pretty decent, lovely colour in it. That goes through the weapons, really well done actually. And of course they can't make any kind of rule book or anything without more advert for their product, which is fair enough. But there you go, that's that. And then this is the board itself. Let's have a little look at this. So I think these just pop out of the card. Yeah, I think they just pop out of the card and then you can just use them, and I think the bags are for these little counters and things, so I'm not going to pop them out of the card, but this is just to show you they're double backed. They feel nice quality. They feel like you could play a game of whatever this game is for. Not too bad at all really. So there's 4 of them, but obviously you can turn them over and you've got another kind of battlefield in a way. So that's quite a good use of space. Quite impressed with that. That's pretty decent. So there you have it. That's my unboxing, kind of first impressions of the Horus Heresy Betrayal at Calth. So what do you think of this box set? Put your comments below as always. I've got some more excellent videos 40k wise coming your way in the next couple of weeks. This is actually the Warhammer Wednesday video for this week, but I thought I'd put it up early. So thanks ever so much for joining me today. If you haven't already, please do comment, rate and subscribe. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.